Hey, welcome back to Silicon to Software. I'm your host, Imran, 20 years in PCB manufacturing. I've watched hardware roadmaps succeed, and I've watched them fail. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest failures in modern tech, the Metaverse. Let's start with a number, $83.6 billion. That's what Meta's Reality Labs has lost since 2020. And here's the part that gets me. Every single year, the losses got bigger. Not smaller, bigger. The headlines called it a fever dream, a billionaire's folly. Honestly, they got it wrong. The vision wasn't the problem. The money wasn't the problem. The hardware was the problem, and I mean that literally. The screens, the chips, the batteries, none of them were ready for what the vision demanded. I've seen this pattern before. Not in headsets, in the PCB supply chain. A client draws up an ambitious roadmap, full of promise. Then the manufacturing side tells them what's actually possible at scale. Those two things rarely match, and when they don't, you ship late, or you ship broken. The Metaverse shipped early, before the hardware could catch up. So let's break down exactly where it broke. First, the screens. Put on any early VR headset, and you'll see it right away. Little grid lines between pixels. Engineers call it the screen door effect. Now, Apple's Vision Pro fixed most of it. Credit where it's due. But even Vision Pro isn't at the resolution your eye actually wants. Getting there means packing in far more pixels per inch than we can manufacture cheaply today. And that's the part people miss. That's not a technology problem. That's a factory problem. Second, the chip. Here's an easy way to think about it. A gaming PC pulls 300 to 400 watts to render VR graphics. Your headset? About 10. That's like asking a bicycle to keep pace with a sports car. And the chip in your headset isn't weak. It's thermally trapped. Think about it. It's sitting against your face. You can't cool it like a server rack. No fan solves that. Third, batteries. Vision Pro's battery pack gives you 2, maybe 2.5 hours on a headset that costs $3,500. That's not bad engineering. That's chemistry, being honest with you. Lithium-ion just hasn't kept pace with how much power these devices need. Fourth, sensors. Your headset needs to track your eyes, your hands, and the room around you, all at once, all within milliseconds. And getting that data to agree in real time? That's one of the hardest systems integration problems in consumer electronics right now. And fifth, wireless. Streaming high-fidelity virtual reality wirelessly needs network speeds most homes don't have yet. Wi-Fi 7 is closing that gap, but we're still early. So, where does that leave us? Here's my take. The vision was right. The timing was wrong. Meta spent $83 billion mapping out exactly where the hardware limits are. That's an expensive lesson. But now, every chip designer, every display engineer, every wireless architect, they know exactly what problem they're solving. Spatial computing isn't dead. It's just waiting on silicon, chemistry, and physics to catch up to the dream. That's it for today's episode. If you want the full technical breakdown, sources, data, the complete hardware roadmap, head over to silicon2software.com. Until next time, keep building.